Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. On this episode, I'm reviewing How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kuang. This is one of those books that has been on my TBR for a few months. I don't even know how I found out about it, probably on Bookstagram, but the premises of it all seemed very interesting to me. Ellen Wang hasn't seen Grand Shepherd once in the 13 years since the tragic accident that bound their lives together forever. Now a best-selling author, Ellen pours everything into her career. She's even scored a coveted spot in the writer's room of the TV adaptation of her popular young adult novels, and if she can hide her imposter syndrome and overcome her writer's block, surely the rest of her life will fall into place too. LA is a fresh start she needs. After all, no one knows her there. Grant has done everything in his power to move on from the past, including building a life across the country, and while the panic attacks have never quite gone away, he is well liked around town as a screenwriter. He knows he shouldn't have taken the job on Ellen's show, but it will open doors to developing his own projects that he can't pass up. Grant's exactly as Ellen remembers him, charming, funny, popular, and lovable in ways that she's never been. And Ellen's exactly as Grant remembers too. Brilliant, beautiful, and close off. But working together is messy and electrifying, and Ellen's parents, who have never forgiven Grant, have no idea he's in the picture at all. When secrets come to light, they must reckon with the fact that theirs was never meant to be any kind of love story, and yet the key to making peace with their past and themselves might just lie in holding on to each other in the present. I knew this book was going to break me, but I wasn't expecting the emotional roller coaster. It was from start to finish like that. I think that the book really catches your attention in the beginning because we get glimpses of how these two have been passing through life, not really living it towards its full potential. And it's so interesting how them working together is a catalyst for them to start living again. I love those first couple of tense moments between them because it really exposes Ellen's and Grant's secrets and how they dealt with things from the past or really didn't handle them. And when things start moving along and friendship blossoms, it's so emotional to start seeing them peel their layers for each other. I think both of them really deceive the reader when we first meet them. We see a close of Ellen that never really trusted others, that was still trying to deal with her sister's death and the repercussions that it had on her personally and on her family. And we then see someone that is so perspective and was just looking for friendships that meant more. She was a brilliant writer, but she also needed to learn to trust others around her. And then there was Grant. He seemed so put together and the funny and lovely guy that everybody liked, but he was still struggling with what happened in the past, and he wasn't also able to really trust others. I loved how he learned to just be himself, to feel his feelings, to speak up and to work on himself, to become a better version of himself. Uh, and don't even let me start on how they were just so magical together. The tension between them was sizzling, and then the chemistry started. It was just so beautiful and emotional to see them interact and then develop a relationship that fit their measures, that was just right for them. I also believe the whole narrative of the TV show and writer's room was a great device in the story. It helped them both to move things along, and it was a great opportunity to meet the other secondary characters that occupied a big part of the plot, especially in the most chilled moments, but also in Ellen's case, the girls became such an important part of her life. Honestly, I will definitely keep an open eye on future books released by this author because I really like this one. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Happy readings.